If you remember from our last episode, Darrell and his team went down to the basement where something started affecting our investigator Joey, giving him chills and goosebumps.
Getting it again. There's something definitely attached to you, Joey.
Wow.
And we may have two entities. I may have a
That's
child
a very
over
good
here.
possibility.
Wow. Look at that.
Then they went into the wardrobe room where they heard a little girl's voice.
I'm hearing like a child's voice.
Yeah. I heard it.
Are
too.
you hearing that, dude?
I'm hearing like a child's voice.
Like
I can't tell where it's coming
like
from.
Way off in the distance.
Yeah.
It was way off.
Oh.
I heard it too.
After that, they went to the old piano that was said to play notes from something unseen when nobody's in the basement.
You okay?
Yeah. I'm flipping.
Okay, the fact that there's not
It's running back and
consistent
forth. It's running back and forth.
spike tells me that there's something here.
Now it's
It's
gone.
communicating with this by this piano, just like it did on the upstairs piano.
When we left, Cindy and her team were in Lee Lockwood's office, which now houses the library's curator.
Okay, this is Cindy. I don't know who's next to me. Becky, I believe,
Yeah.
and Elizabeth, where did you go?
I'm right here.
And Jennifer's over taking care of lights for us. Mike is doing our camera work. We have the Rem-Pod and the flashlight and K2 over on this table. And I have the spirit box that we are going to use to try to contact hopefully Mr. Lee Lockwood. I just discovered that Mr. Lockwood was asked to sign a form of his resignation. Well, he signed the form, it was accepted by someone else, and he was very angry about it. So we want to see if Mr. Lockwood's the one that's still hanging around being all upset, and I don't blame him. Okay, Mr. Lockwood, I know you don't know us, but we admire you greatly, and we understand what great works you did do. You're here with us. Can you let us know somehow? You can knock or see that thing with the red light, go close to it. Hi, Mr. Lockwood. Thank you. There's even a flashlight there if you want to tap it, make it go off, and there's a green light you can manipulate that too just by your energy.
So we're sitting in your old office, Mr. Lockwood. Yes, we're sitting in your old office. Can you confirm that this is your old office? Can you light up the light for me, please?
Are you Mr. Lockwood? Mr. Lockwood, if that is you here, if you're still upset and angry, we understand. And we would just like to hear you maybe explain some of the story. Tell us how you felt. Can you do that for us? Light up the thing over there, where the red light is, or the green light is, or the flashlight, please. There you go. That's pretty good. So it is you, Mr. Lockwood?
Are we talking to someone else?
What was that?
Did y'all hear that?
It's a whistle.
Yes, it was a whistle. Did you whistle, Mr. Lockwood?
You get the chills.
Can you do it again?
What was that?
There's me.
Mike.
Did you move something?
There's a chair.
Yeah, he moved around.
No, I mean, I seen something move.
Oh, no.
I want to sit down.
No, I didn't move anything.
Well, I saw something beside you move. It was like a white color, it was like paper or something.
Mr. Lockwood, I understand this grandfather clock belonged to George Washington. Is that correct? Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It is very awesome to have that big a piece of history right here in your office.
You have some beautiful antiques downstairs,
Yes, you do.
beautiful pianos. Yeah, that's right, you do. They're very beautiful. This whole building is very, very nice. You've done a very good job with this building. Is there anything that we can do for you?
If there is, thank you. If there is, we have a recorder here that we may be able to pick up your voice. Just talk into that and let us know if there's anything at all we can do to help.
She just got touched.
Yeah, well.
Did you just touch the lady over there?
Yep.
Yeah.
Is there something you want me to do for you? All right, you'll have to say it into the recorder so I can do it. Maybe a message you'd like me to give to someone? Okay,
Right here.
I'd be happy to do that for you.
Could the Sam this spirit was talking about, the same Sam that is curator of this library and whose office we're in?
We understand why you're so angry. That was very wrong of them to do that to you.
Very ugly.
Are you hanging around here because of that? Unfinished business?
Mm.
Are there other spirits here with you?
Try just a little bit harder. We want to see more lights light up. You can do it.
Just trying.
Mr. Lockwood, if you're here, can you say your name to us? Please give us your name.
Mr. Lockwood, can you tell us how many other spirits are here with you in this building?
Well,
Okay, now you'll be able to get,
yeah, I like that.
Yay,
Very
much
good.
better.
yay.
Awesome.
All right, so should we re-ask some of the questions that we asked now that it's working?
Yeah.
So, Mr. Lockwood, is this your office? Is there someone else in this room besides you, Mr. Lockwood?
Wow.
Okay.
K2 and that thing now at the same time. Thank you.
Can you come over here and tell us who you are in this little red light over here?
Are you a man? Thank you. Are you an old man?
So this is your office? Okay,
Wow,
all right,
he's quick.
yeah. Okay,
Thank you.
thank you. Do you mind that somebody else has moved into your office? Oh, that's good.
Sam seems like a pretty nice guy. Seems like he knows a lot of the history. Yeah,
You cool with Sam? You like Sam?
yep.
Good, good.
Thank you.
So there's two in this room, two spirits in this room? Or is it just you? Okay, it's just you now, all right.
Maybe you won't let anybody else come in his room
Yeah.
but
well,
Sam.
I don't blame him. I know that the people who work here are think about you a lot and think really good things about you, so
You can tell they are proud of their job. That they feel honored to work here. How does that make you feel? Yep, good.
Thank you for letting me be here. I hope I take care of the building good enough for you.
Yeah, you must, or no.
oh, that's nice.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Do you want to go downstairs and see what the guys are doing?
We're boring. The ladies are boring.
Oh, we appreciate you talking to us. It's been very nice. And again, have you left a message on the recorder that you would like us to share with someone? Okay, good. All right. We'll be sure to listen to that and pass that message on.
Can you give us a knock somewhere before we leave?
Was that you that whistled a while ago?
I just heard two knocks over here. Was that you who knocked on the wall? Thank you. Once we give the message that you have asked us to give, will you be moving on? Or do you plan on staying here? Okay. You feel like you still need to be here to take care of this place? To keep an eye on things?
Okay, we're gonna end this session. Thank you very much, wherever you went. Bye-bye.
So the girls' team just finished the investigation in Mr. Lee Lockwood's office. We had a little bit of trouble at first with the Rem-Pod, but after a while, once we got it fixed, he was very, very active, very responsive to our questions. We did validate that he's definitely here, that he still is very angry about something that happened to him with a colleague. He said he wanted to leave a message, and he left, from what we could tell, quite a long message on the recorder, which we're very excited to hear what he had to say. He also said that he was very pleased with the people who run the museum now, and which was very kind of him to say. And we heard whistling. There was a couple of us that actually got touched. Overall, it was a fantastic result, and now we're going to send the boys up to the boys' team and see what they can find.
When you're looking for the one store you can trust to have the exact battery you need right when you need it, whether it's for your car, riding mower, motorcycle, laptop, smartphone, watch, plus light bulbs for lamps, floodlights, can lights, appliances, all topped off by helpful experts, it's easy to see why nobody else stacks up to Batteries Plus Bulbs. Did I mention we also repair smartphones? Batteries Plus Bulbs. Trust the plus.
Gizmo Guru has the largest selection of paintball guns and accessories. It's the only store that has its own field, so call them to plan your next party or event. They have the largest selections of airsoft guns in Central Texas. They also carry a large assortment of martial art equipment, swords, and knives. Ghost! We have the largest selection of Ghost Tech Equipment in Central Texas. Get them on board. 3302 Franklin Avenue, Waco, Texas.
Daryl's team headed up to the office that Cindy and her team just finished with, but they had some pre-investigation fun before it started.
I just love this guy. Sam's my new best friend. All right, we are in, I'll let Sam describe the office more than me. It's going to be Lee Lockwood's old office, is that correct, Sam?
Correct. So this was this office is located on the second floor. It used to be Lockwood's office. It was Lockwood's office for many years. A couple years ago, they moved out all like his desk and other personal artifacts, and we put it down in the main atrium. And so this office was kind of just empty. When I first started, I did work in the vault, but it's real bad to go in and out of the vault all the time. So I asked if I could move up here. I got permission, and so I've been up here ever since. We use this as my office where we make the exhibits, and then we also are going to use it as like a research room for people to come and do their research and stuff like that. But Lockwood worked in here from 1969 when the building was built up to when he died in 1980.
Okay, so since 1980 when he died until you got permission to use it as an office, no other person used this as an office other than Lee Lockwood, is that correct?
Correct.
So Sam has the privilege of being the second person to use this as an office. That's pretty impressive.
I do. I like it.
Okay, you know, any entity that's here in the building that may have followed us into Lee Lockwood's office, feel free to chime in at any point. We've got a Rem-Pod sitting on the coffee table, and it is, you can utilize that, get close to it, touch it, it's glowing with a red color, and let us know that you're here. Also, a K2 meter next to it will let us know that you're present. It's got the little green light showing. Lee Lockwood, I'm calling out to you. Apparently you talked to some of the ladies that were here earlier.
Yeah, we know you already talked to them, but talk to us too.
Yeah, we'd love for you to talk to us. And Sam, from what I understand, you approve of Sam being in this office, and he's here now. And just communicate with us. Let us know that you're here. Let Sam know that you're here. Chime in.
Is Lee Lockwood or anybody else here in this office with us? Can they like get tired? Like
Yeah, they can. They can exhaust their energy, because I've been on investigations where they talk and then you don't get anything. It just stops. And maybe they've already exhausted his energy for the night.
they're in here for a while.
Yeah. Okay. I will say again, Mr. Lee Lockwood, I know you spoke to the other group earlier, and we're just as interested, and Sam would love to be able to communicate with you. Is there anything you want to say, Sam, before I...
Yeah, so I guess if Lockwood is in here, are you happy with the work that we're doing? Are you happy that we're continuing the legacy or trying to keep the building together that is named after you? I know that you might be tired, but I would like to know.
On the desk, you'll see a red light. That's an audio recorder, and you can communicate through that as well. Mike will be able to hear your responses whenever he listens to them later. If not, what do you think, guys, about maybe opening up the doors and see if maybe we can invite something more in?
If you want to.
If there's any entities in the library, we're opening the door of Mr. Lockwood's office. Mr. Lockwood, if you're still here, we're inviting you to come back and communicate with us. I know Sam is anxious to communicate with you. He has a lot of respect for you, and from what I hear, you have respect for him. Anybody, not just Mr. Lockwood, we're inviting you into the office to come communicate with us. Are there any entities in this room other than the 4 of us, is there anybody else here? I'm not experiencing anything.
Air feels really light.
It's normally real hot and heavy in here because
Mhm.
there's no air. The only air is this little fan that I have here.
Mm-hmm.
So for the air to feel different, it's interesting.
Okay, we're here waiting. We'd love for you to communicate with us. Anybody here? Any other Masons that may be here? Any other people that may have been here before this building existed? Is there anybody here that wants to communicate with us?
Or if you're here and you don't want to communicate with us, if you'd rather us leave, light up the Rem-Pod, yes, and we will leave.
Anybody associated with this clock? This clock has been around for many, many years. Come through. Let us know that you're here. Are you here? First of all, I'm impressed by that, but I'm going to go ahead and pick up the K2 meter. Maybe it'll be attracted to me holding it. Rem-Pod is still here stationary. If any entity wants to communicate through the Rem-Pod, there it is on the table glowing red. I'm holding the K2 meter now. I'll position it to where the camera can see it. But come to me, peg this thing out and make it cold. Give me the chills, give me the goosebumps like you did downstairs or like happened to me downstairs. Any entity associated with any of the items in this building, including this clock, which is very impressive, come to me and let me know that you're here. Go to Joey, he's holding the K2 meter. Give him goosebumps again. Go to Sam, he's got a...
Listen carefully when Daryl asks Sam to turn the lightsaber on. It sounds like a little girl mimicking him.
Lightsaber, turn that lightsaber on. Yeah. Make a noise in the room. Knock on the wall. Close the door. Knock something over. Communicate through the devices that we're holding. I'm going to knock on the wall. I'll kind of give you an idea of what I'm asking for. Okay? Answer my knock. You know the response to that. I'm going to do it again.
Somebody else hear a knock in the back of the room?
Do what?
Anybody else hear a knock toward the back of the room?
I didn't hear anything.
Oh, I did.
Knock on the table here. That's a sturdy table. Okay, I'm going to touch the clock here. Light up the meter if you're attached to this
It
clock.
just blipped. Your K2 blipped.
Mine blipped?
Yeah.
This is an historic clock seen by many historic people. Come through for us. You and Mr. George Washington, come through. Mr. Lee Lockwood, come through. Let us know you're here. Okay, you were blipping. Joey, did you see
I
that?
saw it.
When you said you used up all the juice, he got a couple of blips over there. Very weak blips.
Some more juice?
There you go. Okay, I've got a big spike on that one.
Oh my God, it scares the crap
Yeah. Was that you, Mr. Lockwood? Was it somebody other than Mr. Lockwood? If there's any entities out there in the library, we're inviting you in. Come communicate with us.
That library got a lot darker.
I heard something back there.
I did too.
Are you here in the room with this? Is that did somebody just make a noise? Come to my K2 meter. Let me know you're here. The green light you see, come to it. Spike it out so we'll know that you're here. Nothing from you, Joey?
Nothing. I don't feel anything either.
I don't feel anything in here at all.
Nothing.
Sam, you feeling anything?
Feel like my office.
Yeah. I wonder why you communicated with the ladies that were here and said great things about Sam and Jennifer, but now we got Sam here in the office and he would love to know firsthand whether you like him or not. Whoever you are, let us know. Just give us a blip on the Rem-Pod, on the K2, or knock on the wall. Should we go out into the library maybe?
Your call.
Say,
Joey,
I
you
think
think we exhausted this.
I think we need to move.
Yeah. Why don't we
I
go?
keep getting a feeling from the library.
You
It's
keep
dark
looking
in there.
back at the library.
I keep
That's why I
getting
want
a
to go in
feeling, and it's dark as hell in there.
there. You keep looking at the library. I really think we need to go in there.
Well, the spirits that are in the library communicate with Daryl and Joey. Walt will communicate with us through the rift portal in the main lodge upstairs. All this will be revealed in the conclusion of our investigation into the Lee Lockwood Museum and Library.
Are you experiencing any unexplainable noises or activity in your home or office? Or do you know someone who does? Please contact us at 254-749-5839, or you can email us at mcpi@live.com.